A crazy wildfire has started yesterday in the Everglades with over 4,800 acres being burned. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, which has given all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom to the 144,000. And real quick, I want to go into this clip you're seeing right here on the screen where it was a fire, all right? A so-called wildfire, which that doesn't look very wild at all. All right, and honestly, I did this video earlier. Okay, I'm a little vexed. If I can even say a little, because I'm tired of doing these videos and they're not saving. But Esau, you know, hey, man, the devil gonna be the devil. So, you know, here I am doing it again. Lord, when it's edifying, I'm gonna try to make the same points. All right, so it says, some of these comments says, living in our last days, stay prayed up and prepared. And yeah, we are living in our last days, and you got these wicked elites, these devils, these demons that's in power, and they have, you know, which we've seen in the past with the direct energy weapons, the D.E.W. Okay, they can cause these wildfires to acquire this land that they want, man. When they want some land, they take it by violence, and this is an example how. All right, what happened in, what was that? What was that? South of North Carolina? They had a hurricane come through there, and all them people lost their property, and Esau bought it up on, at pennies on the dollar. Okay, you had it over there in Argentina. You got the Israelis over there causing fires. All right, you had it in the Amazon rainforest. You had the indigenous people over there in court fighting for their land because these devils are trying to take it. And then what happened? Eventually, you know, as that court case was going on, the land, you know, a huge fire came over the land, and a lot of that land was taken. Okay, so this is how this devil acquires land that he wants, man. He takes it by violence. It says, don't forget they plan on building those data centers over there. Y'all wake up. And yeah, that's another thing too, these data centers that they're building, all right, which is taking up a lot of energy, a lot of water, which the Everglades, that's a swamp, bro. Okay, that's a swamp. No wildfire is just going to consist over a swamp, all right, which shows you that it's not making sense, and people are going to point this out. Okay, what else somebody said? Oh yeah, the data centers. I was driving to camp the other day, and two of the brothers was going into it about how they've been having power outages, man. All right, and that's been something that's been reported lately about power outages and a lack of water shortages. I saw a video, I mean, not a video, I had I got a message or whatever for my neighborhood about preserving water. Okay, which a lot of that stuff is going to these data centers, man. All right, they're sending all your water and electricity into these data centers to build up this AI infrastructure so they can further oppress and control you more. I did a video yesterday about how Walmart has officially adapted AI ran digital price tags that change as they please. Okay, depending on who's looking at it. Okay, with the facial recognition and everything else, it's the social credit system that they setting up. The price is going to change. So this is what they want them data centers for, so they can better control and have you destroyed. Somebody said facts. They trying to build them trash ass apartments for them by Yorkers. The comments are pretty idiotic. It says, Jesus is coming soon, which is the Lord's name is YAHAWASHI. Okay, and how do we know the YAHAWASHI is coming soon? Because the wicked is in power. It says, shit like this doesn't just happen. It looks like a laser went across the land. Right, he said it looks like a laser went across the land. When you look at this, that's exactly what it looks like. It's a straight line. It's too uniform. That's not you. I've never seen a forest fire like that, man. Okay, but this is what Esau does. He has the power to send fire from heaven, okay, with his technology. That direct energy weapon, that D.E.W, concentrated fire, can have a line of fire come across this land that cause these wildfires, and they'll say, oh, well, this is because of global warming. No, nigga, ain't no global warming. Okay, it's you being the devil. All right, let's read some more of these comments. It says, never heard of no damn wildfires in Florida, LOL, especially in the swamps. Wildfire, ... LOL. So people peeping game. People ain't as stupid as Esau thinking anymore. I just saw it, Triple H. It's a truck. It's passing by, and the last three numbers is 444, which is mercy. The Lord is going to show mercy to us elect, but everybody else in here about to catch hell. It says, yeah, that's man-made, somebody said. So what development will they place there next? Burning it down to build on it. How does wildfire possibly start in the Everglades? That fire too perfect. This shit definitely them people that line too straight. A normal fire spreads more. Yeah, it spreads wildly. More man. It's like a man-made, obviously. So people are peeping game, man. Okay. Somebody said, that's why it's so hot? Man, they did that shit on purpose. Right. So people are starting to figure out that the wicked is doing these things. And this is why he knows he has but a short time, because eventually the laborers are going to start rising up against them. These people, your everyday American citizens, are going to start rising up against them, man. Okay.
Florida really got a massive fire burning through the Everglades right now. And they saying this joint already scorched over 1,000 acres right now. You got smoke covering the highways. You got roads shut down. And you got people online saying the sky is already turning orange. Orange. And what's so crazy about this fire is they're saying they only got it 20% contained. Only 20. So this joint about to be burning for a while. Hey, this the type of shit that people ignore until it suddenly get worse overnight. And then people want to be like, damn, I didn't know it was that bad. Or get that bad. Because fires in the Everglades move different. You got high grass. You got open land. You got high winds. All that is a disaster. A concoctional disaster. A blend with all that. The fire.
Look, somebody said, do lasers. Fires in the swamp? Isn't there one in Carolina too? Oh, the poor animals. Oh my God. All right. So people are, somebody said that's not normal. And I suspect they're going to start targeting all forests. And because in BC and across Canada this summer. They started with America. We Canadians are next. They've done it before here. Right. I did a video on that a while back about in Argentina when those fires started, man. Was that in Argentina? I think it was Argentina when it had those crazy wildfires, man. All right. So these devils, how the Everglades, somebody said what? It said how the Everglades is a damn wetland. All right. So let's grab a few precepts. I ain't gonna make this too long. Like I said, I was able to get a little more, okay, because I got more time now on my lunch break. But yeah, man, I just want to show you that real quick to show you that these devils, bro, they're being found out, and you know he gonna have to move faster in these last days. But they definitely, acquiring this land by violence. It says Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. So yeah, the prophets, we're about to get a reward for all this, man. This is why we don't, worry about, as we profess these things to happen. We're not worried about it because we know the Lord is going to reward us for being His prophets, for giving out these warnings. Through all the hell we got to go through, all the stress, the day-to-day mundane life we got to live here in Babylon. Like I said, I just did this video earlier, and it didn't even save. I don't even know if it's going to save this time. Okay, we in hell. All right, and as we in hell, you got the devil ruling over us, reigning over us, and he's causing more hell. It says, and to the saints and them that fear thy name. That's why it's important to know those names, man. The scripture says the elect shall praise his holy name. Here's the point. It says small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And this is what this devil is doing. He's destroying the earth. So the Lord is about to destroy this man. Okay. And rightfully so. Okay. Rightfully so, man. The Lord is about to destroy this guy. All right. This guy be talking some good shit. Let me see.
Not CGI. This is breaking news. This is not AI and this is not CGI. This is a screenshot from a video of the Florida Everglades on fire. Now, don't ask why it's a pretty straight line. It just happens to be that way. And so far, almost 5,000 acres have burned. Now,
hold on. Let me grab this comment right here. Somebody said Florida in here. They're doing this to install AI data centers in smart cities. 5G and flock cameras are going up like crazy. Exactly. I went into this yesterday about a digital hell. Okay, that's what we're getting ready. That's what we're entering into right now, a digital hell. This is a controlled burn. They do it all the time in the Everglades. Okay, she's an idiot. This happens all the time. Don't panic, people. Somebody said it's a Jewish tradition, Bubby. It's more treason from our corrupt politicians. World ending, so chill. Somebody said, just happened in Georgia, 5,000 acres. Yeah, you think this is a coincidence? People are so stupid. This happens all the time. Oh. Somebody said, whatever happens, do not comply. Somebody said D.E.W's, dues. Yeah, so do. Direct energy weapon. Everglades are wet. Yeah. All right. Getting the land ready for data centers. All right. So we in that time, man. All right. It says, and should it destroy them that destroy the earth. And these devils are destroying the earth. Like I said, they have that laser weapon. Now, let me grab this too over here. I think I got something over here. They got that laser weapon, man. All right. This is, should be the AI overview. It says, all right. I mean, it changed from what I had it at, but basically they're just saying how in South Florida they are making 15-minute cities and data centers. Okay. By definition, a 15-minute city ensues. Residents can access daily essentials like work, groceries, and healthcare within a 15-minute walk or bike ride. When applied to the fringes of the Everglades, this model is used by developers to justify building outside traditional growth boundaries. What the hell? Now, another thing too, in these 15-minute cities, they said you're not going to be able to have gas or diesel vehicles. Okay, you're not going to be able to have gas or diesel vehicles in these 15-minute cities. That's why they say you want you to be able to walk or ride a bike. You know, and this is why they doing this whole thing where they're cutting the gas. Okay. They're diluting the gas and making the gas weaker, okay, which is basically making the gas harmful for these vehicles. A lot of these older vehicles, okay, are not going to last. You're going to start seeing a lot more cars breaking down. Even my car, it's a 2017, I think. It's a 2017, and I've been smelling the exhaust been smelling different, okay. So yeah. Getting less miles when you go put gas in your car. The gas is burning a lot faster. So they're doing all this on purpose. Everything is being orchestrated and purposely happening in this way for them to do what the devils do. Okay. Grab a few more precepts. It says Micah chapter 2 and verse 1 in the AMP says, woe, judgment is coming to those who devise wickedness and plot evil on their beds. When morning comes, they practice evil because it is in the power of their hands. Yeah, these devils, they thinking up all these evil plots and schemes, and they're having these meetings and whatnot. Okay, and then when the morning come, they got the power to actually put it in motion because they have the power, they have the money, they have all the means. It says, they covet fields and seize them. In the KJV, it says they covet fields and take them by violence. They send in a wildfire, okay, via the direct energy weapons. They send in a hurricane, with the HARP controlling the weather. They'll send in tornadoes. They'll send in an earthquake. Okay, they have all this technology to create these things now. Okay, so they'll send, if they desire a land, or a land has something that they want, or it's a good spot for a data center, expect some kind of so-called natural disaster that's not natural. All right, a tsunami might come through. They doing all this. It says they covet fields and seize them and houses and take them away. They oppress and rob a man of his his house, a man and his inheritance. Yeah, you might have, like in what was that, in the Carolinas, where you had that earthquake, that hurricane go through there a year or so ago. And what happened? All them people that was there, they which they was Edomites catching hell. Their houses got wiped away. But you got to think, they might have had them houses in their families for generations. You know, that land was in their family for generations. And now all that inheritance that they was going to pass down is then got wiped away. They probably somewhere standing in a damn apartment now. Okay, on the whole other side of the state. And this is what Esau wants. He wants you in these 15-minute cities, these small ass apartments, you know, pretty much stuck in this man's you know, in his in his trap. Okay, that's all it is. It's a trap. It's a snare. All right, let's grab a few more. We'll close out. Let's grab this too. Earth, hand. All right, this shows you who's ruling right now, man. The wicked is in power because they the ones that's doing all this evil in the earth. Okay, and we got no power over whether it stops or it continues. Okay, they say that, oh, niggas the problem. Niggas the worst thing in the world. Well, guess what? Niggas ain't the ones burning down all the forest and shit. Niggas ain't the ones that's, you know, using the harp and dew to burn your houses down and destroy your property and taking it and building data centers on it. Niggas ain't the ones that's doing that, bro. Okay? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who is the wicked? Okay. Oh, Salakia. that's another precept, and that's a good one too. But I was looking for this. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the wicked are bearing rule, and people are moaning and groaning. Okay? Just turn on TikTok. The motherfuckers on there crying. I can't keep doing this shit, man. They're losing their mind. Okay? Why? Because the wicked is in power, and he's doing everything he can to be the devil. All right? Let's grab another one, and we'll close out on that, man. What's that? 2 Corinthians, verse 2 and 11. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, his schemes and his plots. It says, to keep Satan from taking advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his schemes. All right, and this is just another one of his schemes. Oh, it's a wildfire. Oh, my God. Oh, no, I can't forget about Maui Wowie. Okay, what happened in Hawaii? It's a wildfire. Oh, my God, what did he do? And then before the fire even done burning all the way. Yeah, we're going to take this land and we're going to turn it, we do this and that and do that with it. What about the people who own this land, who had houses on this land, who was living here? Oh, yeah, we're going to, displace them somewhere else, and they can go F off somewhere while we do, that's the spirit of this devil. Okay? And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you're going to find peace in what's coming. Okay? Because it's going to come anyways. Like, hell, we about to witness and it's about to ensue. It's going to come anyways, man. Just pray that the Lord have mercy upon you, protect you and your household from these times we're coming into, because it's about to get very, very bad and very, very uncomfortable. All right, but that's the point. Lord, this lesson was edifying to the full. Double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the whole full scattered abroad. Shalom.